My name is Terrence, and I'm here with
Nyquil Nuyen.
All right, Michael. So I don't know if you know this, but I do remember you from when you were a lot younger when you were competing. I refereed a kickboxing match that you had, and this was many years ago. Don't take this in a bad way. Listen to everything that I say before you respond to this. When I first saw you back then, you looked absolutely terrible. However, now you look absolutely sensational. You're beating some really tough guys, and you're really looking impressive. What do you attribute your growth to?
Well, when I first started fighting, I was really young, and I didn't really have too much training at all aside from wrestling. So basically, I was fighting, and I took that kickboxing fight, and I was just fighting with what I had naturally. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have any honed-in skills. I didn't have any real martial arts training outside of wrestling. So after high school, I took that time to focus on wrestling, and then after high school, I really started training. I started doing Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, and just kept doing that for years and years. And, obviously I'm a completely different fighter, completely different person now at this point. So, yeah, that was a rough one. I do remember that, and I do remember you being the ref. Sometimes I'm sick that that stuff's still on YouTube because I'm like, damn, well, it's a good and a bad thing because I look terrible. I look tired, but at the same time, say I'm about to fight somebody and they look me up, they're like, okay, maybe I'll fight this dude. He looks like a pussy. So it's a good and a bad thing. It's not something I would like show off, but the clips are out there, so it is what it is.
Take note of that. If you want to scout this guy, stay off of YouTube. It ain't gonna work. Now, you said you're competing at 170 pounds. Is there anybody out here that you want a piece of, or is there any title that you specifically want?
I would really like a lights out title. I haven't been able to find a fight in the past few months. I was looking, and then I got offered a fight on this card, but it was too close, and I have 80 cc's for jiu-jitsu in 2.5 weeks. So I really want to focus on that and try to, make a name for myself in the jiu-jitsu world. Hopefully, come on the October 14th and 15th, I'm doing the East Coast trials for 80 cc. So after I get that out the way, I'm trying to, go do some big things, maybe beat some people that, nobody expected me to beat because, I'm fairly unknown in jiu-jitsu as of right now. So after that, I'm welcome to all and everybody, because it's hard enough to find a fight, especially on the MMA scene, especially with an undefeated record. So I just need one more fight, and then I'll be able to actually, fight pro. Because apparently you need 5 fights now. It didn't used to be like that, but now it is. So they need 5 documented fights, all on Topology. I just need one more, and then we're going to take off.
Okay, so with that being said, there are a lot of sensational athletes coming up through the ranks. You are one of them. However, you are just one of them. What makes you special? Why should we follow your career?
I'd say what makes me special is just my nickname. No, I'm just funny. But I do like my nickname, but at the same time, I think I'm just all around more well-rounded than everybody. I'm really focused on each and every martial art, and I've taken a lot of time to refine everything and get it to where I want it to be for me to feel comfortable to actually start, chasing this dream. So I would say that's what sets me apart, is I'm very well-rounded.
And you want to tell everybody where they can follow you? You want to shout out your socials?
Yeah. Follow me on Instagram. It's Nyquil_. And it should be the same for all platforms. If you just look up Michael Nyquil, you'll be able to find me real quick. I'm the only guy with that name. So.
My name is Terrence, and this has been Michael Nuyen.